Our series Flipping the Script looks at representation in entertainment. Now we want to take a look at last night's Golden Globe Awards and see if they lived up to the organizers' promise to increase diversity. So joining us now to discuss is Chief Diversity Officer of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, Neil Phillips. Neil, thanks so much for joining us. I'm guessing maybe you didn't get a lot of sleep overnight. You know, as we heard moments ago from Jason Kennedy, and you know this, last year the Golden Globes received very harsh criticisms over the lack of black representation in the organization. NBC chose not to air the awards. This is an organization that has often been shrouded in mystery, but this year you promised changes. I mean, tell us, what were the major steps that were made to try and increase diversity?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me. Secondly, yes, the organization received that criticism and it was justified. There were not just a lack of representation, there was an absence of it for far too long. And so the organization took a lot of heat and it was deserved. So we set out to transform the organization and to really get a clear sense of who the organization wants to be with regard to its representation. And when you do that, it's really, really important that you take a look at the entire functioning of the organization from top to bottom. And the HFPA did that. And it starts with governance. It starts with policies, procedures. It goes on to looking at eligibility requirements. And are you creating an environment where the opportunities for membership are equal across all forms of diversity? You look at partnerships, relationships, you look at the types of diversity training and sensitivity training, and then you do something about it. And so the organization did that, and it's been a long, many months, and we've made a tremendous amount of progress in that time. And the organization's not done. That's the other thing. We feel really good about the progress we've made, and we know that there is more to come and more work to do.
About comedian Gerard Carmichael, who became the first black person to host the awards. We heard a little bit of his monologue a few minutes ago. I want to play a little more from it.
Sure.
Carmichael. Sure. And I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm here because I'm black.
Right, so we talk about harsh criticisms last year. Gerard gave you some harsh criticisms this year. Were you aware of some of the comments he was going to make, and were you okay with them?
Well, in my role, I was not deeply connected to the production. I had no idea what Gerard or any other of our talented presenters were going to say.
But what was going through your mind when you heard it?
Well, what was going through my mind was this is an artist who we place trust in to host our show. And I felt very comfortable with Gerard's comments because they were authentic. They were his. And that's what we wanted. We wanted someone who was going to entertain. We wanted someone who was going to reveal their truths. We wanted someone who felt connected to the experience, and he certainly did. He accepted the role. I thought he did a great job of hosting what was a really joyful event that celebrated the best in television and film, which is exactly what we set out to do. And I also thought it was really important that the challenges be addressed in some way, shape, or form, and that we could move on to doing what we were all there to do. So I thought Gerard did a great job. I thought the show beyond Gerard was wonderful in the experience. The feeling in the room was really celebratory.
Neil, real quickly, we only have a few seconds here, but I want to ask you about something that Niecy Nash said. She called it black girl magic when we saw actors of color, including Quinta Brunson and Angela Bassett win, along with Tyler James Williams and many others. I mean, what was going through your mind when you saw diversity represented in the winners on stage?
Well, that always thrills me. And certainly in the case that you mentioned, these were Black creatives who won based on their wonderful performances. It's not the first that the Black performers have been honored with Golden Globes over the course of the years or decades. But the diversity being represented beyond skin color, beyond gender, that's what this is all about. It's just such a wonderful opportunity to celebrate diversity in all forms, and we were really happy that we were able to do that last night.
Phillips, we appreciate you taking the time to come on and answer our questions for us this morning. Have a great day, and hopefully you get a little bit of rest.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.